If you think you know what a romance novel feels like, think again, because It Ends With Us isn't just a love story. It's a story about choices, about patterns, about the quiet moments that change the direction of a life. And by the end, it may change yours too. Today, we're diving into It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, one of the most talked about contemporary romances of the last decade. A book that dominated bestseller lists across the United States and sparked thousands of emotional conversations online. If you're considering the audiobook, stay with me. I'll help you decide if this story deserves your listening hours. At its heart, It Ends With Us follows Lily Bloom, a young woman who moves to Boston determined to build the life she's always wanted. She opens her own flower shop. She's independent, ambitious, hopeful. Then she meets Ryle Kincaid, confident, successful, and initially resistant to love. Their chemistry is intense, immediate, magnetic. But as their relationship deepens, Lily begins to notice cracks beneath the surface. And at the same time, memories of her first love, Atlas, resurface, forcing her to confront not only her past, but the difficult truths about her present. This isn't just about romance triangles. It's about cycles. It's about generational trauma. It's about asking yourself the hardest question of all. When love hurts, where do you draw the line? And I promise, no spoilers here. The emotional impact is something you'll want to experience firsthand. So what will you actually gain from listening to this audiobook? First, a powerful exploration of emotional strength. You'll see what resilience really looks like, not the dramatic, movie-style version, but the quiet, internal courage it takes to break patterns that have existed for years. Second, perspective. This story gently and sometimes painfully challenges how we judge others in complicated relationships. It asks us to look deeper. And third, empathy. By the end, you may find yourself understanding situations you once thought were black and white. Now let's talk strengths. Colleen Hoover's writing style is incredibly accessible. It's conversational, intimate, and emotionally raw. That makes this story especially powerful in audiobook form. Hearing Lily's thoughts out loud adds a depth and vulnerability that's hard to replicate on the page. The pacing is strong, the emotional tension builds steadily, and the character development, especially Lily's, feels authentic and layered. Another major strength is the way Hoover handles sensitive themes. She doesn't sensationalize them, she humanizes them. That's a big difference. But no book is perfect. If you're looking for a light, feel-good romance with witty banter and a guaranteed swoony escape, this may not be it. Some readers find the emotional weight heavy. Others feel frustrated by certain character decisions. And if you prefer subtle storytelling over intense emotional drama, the tone might feel a bit heightened for your taste. That said, those same qualities are exactly why so many readers connect to it so deeply. So who is this audiobook perfect for? It's ideal for listeners who enjoy emotionally driven contemporary romance. If you appreciated character-focused stories that tackle real-life relationship dynamics and aren't afraid of difficult conversations, this one will stay with you. It's also great for book clubs. There's so much to unpack, so much to discuss. Who should skip it? If you're in the mood for something purely uplifting, comedic, or low stakes, you might want to save this for another time. This story demands emotional investment, and it gives it right back. After reviewing contemporary romance for over a decade, I can say this with confidence. It Ends With Us isn't popular by accident. It resonates because it reflects realities many people don't openly talk about. And the audiobook format amplifies that intimacy. Listening feels almost like hearing someone's private journal, vulnerable, honest, and deeply human. If you're ready for a story that will make you feel, think, and maybe even see love a little differently, I highly recommend giving the full audiobook a try. You can find a link in the description below to start listening today. If you choose to use it, it helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. And if you enjoy thoughtful romance reviews like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who loves emotionally powerful stories. Because sometimes the most important love story you'll ever hear is the one that teaches you where love should end and where you begin.